everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
She says, my hangman portrayed himself as a single man, but the whole time he was married and left me with a baby. Hangman? What is a hangman? Nigga watching the if he watched the greats on the damn, he was married with a baby and left her with a baby. That's cold. That's cold business. He's a well-known TikToker named King JT. King JT.
Hello everyone. This is my first time like speaking on camera like this.
Oh,
I never thought in a million years I would end up in a situation like this or ever have to explain something like this. Going to address the two biggest comments, and that is, did I know? No, I did not know. Second, will I be keeping the baby? No, because that's not a very smart thing to do. And I know I'm not the only girl, and I know I won't be the last. I'm not gonna put this baby through that. Don't deserve that at all. And he's a man, so no, I'm not gonna be tied to that. No, cutting everything. So let's start from the beginning. Me and JT have been following each other on social media since 2023. There was times where he hit me up and we would chat. I would have a conversation with him, but like, I'm like, this man lives all the way in Florida. What am I doing trying to talk to him, right? So we would chat for a little bit and then I would just stop replying. Fast forward to 2024, we ended up talking again, and then but this time we exchanged numbers. So we had each other's numbers and we would conversate. Like I said, nothing serious. Like a month or two before the 2024 Puerto Rican Day Parade, we ended up speaking again, and he was telling me how he was coming out for the parade, and I'm like, oh hey, like we should link, like if you come out here. He's like, yeah, that's what's up, like we should do that. The parade rolls around. I'm not gonna hit you up like, yo, like, are we linking? Like, no, I just left that alone. So fast forward to after the parade, he hit me up again, and I'm like, oh, like, what's up? You didn't link me like you said you was. He's like, oh yeah, my bad, but next time I'm out there, we could definitely link up. And I'm like, I bet, cool. Boom, that was the last time I remember hearing from him. Now fast forward to 2025. We were still replying to each other's stories here and there. And then May rolls around, and that's when I'm like, is this a sign from the universe? Like, am I supposed to talk to this man? Like, am I supposed to give him a chance? Like, what is going on? So I took that as in, maybe this is my soulmate and he live in another state. I don't know. So the first week of May in 2025, we started talking heavy. I was like, okay, I'm gonna take it serious. Like, let's see where it goes. And so we started talking heavily. Like, we was on FaceTime every day. He would call me from the time he got to work to the time he got out. We would chat after work. He would sometimes call me when he got home. But this is where I should have known something was up. He would get home, and there was days where he didn't want to be on the phone. Like, he didn't want to talk. And so I'm like, yo, like, why you never want to talk to me when you get home? And then that's when he told me, like, oh, that's my me time. That's when I watch my games. That's just my me time. And I have receipts. I'm gonna post everything at the end. And that was a red flag right there. But that shit fucking flew over my head, I guess. And he would get upset at me too. And he'll FaceTime me. And he'll be like, look, what you want to see? You think I'm with a chick? What you want to see? There's nobody here. I'm here all alone. And he would get like fake mad. Like, bro, all I'm asking is why you don't call me when you're home. That's it. Like, relax. Then after complaining about that a couple times, he then like was like, I hear you. I'm gonna start calling you more when I get home and stuff. And he did. We would be on FaceTime for hours, like past 6 o'clock, 7, 8. and we would be on the phone for hours, and until we went to bed, and he'll tell me good night. He'll be like, all right, I'm going to bed, good night. I'm like, okay, good night. And then yeah, that was like our regular routine every day. There was not a day where we did not speak. Now I see comments saying like, oh, how you didn't see the pictures of his son on the fridge, or like on the frames and like around the house. I'm thinking this is just decoration. This man loves his son, like loves his son. So I'm thinking it's regular decoration. He can't put decorations up of his son like around the house. I thought that was normal. And I did ask him a few times. I was like, so like, what's your relationship with your baby moms? Like, do you guys co-parent well? Like, he would tell me, yeah, they co-parent. It was a pretty friendly co-parenting relationship. No like drama or none of that. So I'm like, oh, okay, do I gotta worry? Like, are you single? Do I gotta worry about anything? He's like, no, you don't gotta worry about nothing. Me and her just co-parent. She lives with her parents, and that he goes to pick up his son, or she'll sometimes drop him off. You know, he'll ask for his son, or she'll drop him off sometimes, stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, that sounds like a co-parenting relationship. You know, I'm not gonna get into that. He seemed like a good father. So yeah, basically he was like, yeah, you don't gotta worry about that. He told me that he hadn't been in a relationship for 5 years. That's what he had told me. I'm like, okay, cool, bet. So I feel like our bond is getting stronger. We're building a bond. And so at this point, I would ask him, we're like months in now into talking every day. And so I'm like, yo, like, what's up? Like, do you have any intentions with me? Like, what's up? Like, you trying to be with me, or what's going on? Like, what are we doing here? Because I'm not going to waste my time. Like, come on. So he's like, yeah, I want to pursue you. I really like you. You're dope. You're a dope ass person. I want to pursue you. I like you. You know, all this stuff talk. So like now it's like serious. Or we're like letting each other know like we don't want each other talking to nobody else. You know, like don't be doing no funny shit. So now fast forward to November. He had flew out here to see me. As you guys can see, he came in here with a suitcase. Came Friday, and then he left Monday. Yeah, he left Monday night, like evening. Y'all already know we was getting busy. That happened. Then he went back home. He was complaining because he didn't want to go back home. He missed New York, and he was just venting to me about how he was miserable in his life, and how yeah, like he just didn't want to be over there. So December goes by. Now we're in January. This is where come to find out everything. I come to find out everything because he was posted on the T app. I don't know how many of y'all know what the T app is, but it's an app where women go on there and expose men. Well, he was posted by somebody exposing him, asking him if he was talking to other women, and turns out he was. So I wasn't the only one that he was talking to, and I'm thinking that I was. I'm so dumb. Somebody commented that he was married. Did you say married? So I blew up on him. I'm like, what the fuck is this? You piece. What is this? Now let me backtrack. There was this one time in the beginning when we first was talking. He told me some weird story about, because I ain't gonna lie, God gave me a dream. And I'm like, in the dream, you were married. And so I remember I approached him about it. And I'm like, yo, I had this dream that you was married, da-da-da. Like, is there something that I need to know? Tell me right now. Tell me. And he was like, at first he denied. He's like, no, there's nothing going on. But then I kept pressing it. He's like, all right, I did marry this friend. He said a friend, to do her a favor because she wanted to get into the church. So he did her the favor of, bro, why? Yo, even me saying that and I believed it. Oh my gosh. Anyways, he was like, you don't got nothing to worry about. I'm not married. And my stupid ass believed him. So now fast forward to the T app. I'm like, so what is this? What is this? They're saying you're married. He's like, Ma, I already told you what it was. He's talking about that story that he gave me. And I'm like, bro, this is not a friend. This looks like your baby mother. You got married to your baby mom. You're married to your baby mom. And it's court, through the court. So you're legally married. It wasn't just you gave that girl a ring so she could be in the church or whatever that bullshit story he had told me. So I'm like, yo, tell me right now. Just tell me. He's finally like, yes, we're legally married, but I don't want to be with her. I'm filing for divorce. And this is when he starts giving me the whole divorce story. I almost forgot this part. So after me and him spoke about what we were going to do or whatever, I then had to step back and ask him, because I was supposed to take flights out there too to see him. We were going to go back and forth to see each other. So I asked him, I'm like, so what were you going to do when I was going out there? You was going to have me go out there and abandon me in the airport? Like, what were you going to do? He was like, no, I was just going to get a hotel. Bro, I would have known something was up right there. So I tell him the news, and he's like, I'm going to have to tell her the news, and I'm going to just get a divorce. And when I told him the news, he was actually like happy, because he had told me he wanted another baby, just not with her. That he regrets. He doesn't regret his son, but he regrets having a kid with her. I'm like, if you don't like this woman so much, why are you staying there? Like, she has you trapped or something? So fast forward to yesterday, he called me. He's like, I gotta talk to you. I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna work on my marriage. So I'm like, all right, deuces. So I hit up the wife to see what she thought about everything. And she basically said, F that pregnancy. She was like, he's my husband. He's not going nowhere. He's gonna stay here. I'm gonna work on our marriage. And her family's in the background like, he's not going nowhere. He's a married man.
Sounds like a hostage situation.
He's gonna stay here and they're gonna work on their marriage. So the part that made me realize it's not a good choice to keep this baby at all was when she said, when you have that baby, you call me and my husband. I'm like, this ain't your baby. This is his baby. So I already know if I keep it, it was just gonna be a headache down the road. It was gonna be a whole mess. And I'm not dealing with that. But that concludes the story time, basically. That's everything that happened. So I'm making the decision to not keep it because it's not very smart. And now I'm going to include some of the receipts. I do have audio receipts by somebody who exposed him, somebody close to him, but I'm not gonna post it because they asked me not to, so I'm gonna respect it. But yeah.
All right, she's posting.
Asked me not to, so I'm gonna.
She posting text messages. Oh, this is a T app. So, if y'all don't know, your boy was front page on the T app, big dog. Boy, y'all mother. People will put you on the T app, don't know shit about you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody was like, oh, we talk, but how is he as a baby daddy? I'm like, bitch, we don't talk. Because if you know, I got my kids all the time. And I'm a full-time father. So how do we talk? See, the T app is messy. But for this type of stuff right here, it comes in handy. Because, you know, this dude was totally married. Totally married. And I'm not about to read all these text messages.
So that concludes the story time. I didn't know I was dealing with Hannah Montana.
You pick the best.
She is. The delusions is delusion for the wife. The wife still believes she's gonna work on her marriage. The wife is giving desperate. And from the looks of the pictures, the wife is, yeah, she better stay married to him, big dog. I see why I see why he cheating on her. Look at them eyelashes, dog. Them eyelashes is touching the cake. That's crazy, man. Look, man, if you're gonna marry a woman, man, just be good to the woman, man. It don't take that much to be just a good person. It don't take that much just to be a good person. You know? Just be a good person. You know? It don't take that much to be a good person. It's so much you could do with a wife that you can't do with a side chick. You know? And let me see what this girl look like. I can't, cause these videos don't do her no justice. She built like a teenage boy. God damn, domestic violence. It's like he just going after anything at this point.